My name is Big Drew. I'm out in Montreal at Bad News Brown birthday tribute show. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know, it's a very somber moment right now due to what happened, you know. A lot of people, you need to shine the light on them. A lot of people don't really know what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
BNB, man, rest in power, bro.
Like, you could see the haters going by, but there was no haters on site when this happened to my friend. You know, nobody was around, nobody knew anything. That's cool. Vengeance is for the Lord, it's not for me. About Bad News Brown, he was a superb humanitarian. He loved people, he loved kids. Regular person, but a lot of people didn't know him. They thought they knew him. Now that he's gone, you can see the overwhelming outpour of support from Montreal City. When he was alive, there was support, but not at this magnitude. This is stupendous for Montreal to happen. And there's a lot of powers that be that fight hip-hop in Montreal, and they try to blame dress code on hip-hop and stupidity of cruel and wicked people on hip-hop. That's not hip-hop. Hip-hop was what Bad News Brown projected from his harmonica. He wasn't a rapper. He was a musician. He was a musician. His words were the harmonica. That's, excuse me, the harmonica. That's why when you hear his songs, you're like, yo, this beat is ill, I would flow in this beat. No, he flowed it already with the harmonica. That's his words, that's his song, that's his cry. That was his way to grab hip-hop and choke the shit out of hip-hop. Hip-hop would have never been the same after this. Would have never been the same. He was genius because I have his music on my iPhone and I traveled throughout the world and I played for different people. And people said, this guy is genius. So I didn't pay them to say that. They listened to the music and they felt the power of the harmonica of Bad News Brown. When I first moved to Montreal, I met numerous people. Bad News Brown was one of them. I met him at the corner of Stanley and St. Catherine, which is downtown Montreal. Me and him spoke for about an hour, but it felt like we were talking for days. And in that short time, he explained to me how he's an orphan from Haiti. His bloodline family was murdered by the Tutamakut regime at that time. Him and God got him to Canada, like along with his adopted family. He grew up as a normal childhood with white brothers and sisters, but he didn't see any color, he seen love. Bad News Brown, the man which the world is gonna miss, he taught himself to play the harmonica. So he taught himself how to play the harmonica, then said, you know what, I'm gonna change hip hop. And he just started to climb the ladder of success. And unfortunately, the haters came and did what they did. But God is in charge and he's seen what happened and he knows what happened. You know, right now, it's hard for a lot of people because there's no closure. Everyone it's billions of questions and one answer. You know, we know he's gone and that's it, but we don't know what happened. You know, and me personally, like when Bad News Brown died, my mom died 6 days after that. So that's what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with burying a best friend and a brother and a superb humanitarian, and then my mom, Sheila A. Franco, walking angel on earth.
May God have her soul, bro.
God did take her soul. When I burnt my mom's in Guyana, because my mom's wanted a cremation ceremony. When me and my brothers and sisters lift my mom out of the casket and placed her under wood, and we had to break the coffin and put the coffin on top of her, put the doors of the coffin on top of my mom.
Man, bro,
and it was my job.
Man, it's emotional, man.
It was my job to light my mom's on fire. You hear that, haters? You hear me, haters? I had to light my mom's on fire. And I had to watch her burn. And then come back and get her bones in the morning and pick out her bones from ashes and crush them with my hands right here and put them in an urn. While my mother was burning, you know that song Bob Marley got, 3 little birds was on my doorsteps? 3 birds came and pecked the fire where my mom was burning, and then a dove flew over where her body was burning. So a dove flew over my mom, and I seen it. Everyone seen it in Guyana. So I'm not mad with God, because I know my mom was an angel, and I know that bad news was an angel. You know? He was an angel with a gangster's groove. You feel me, haters? And y'all broke my heart, but not my spirit. And they're gonna live forever. Ma, I love you. I miss you. I know you're here. Paul, aka Bad News, Brown, Frappier, you already know. You already know. You already know the love. You know the love. And I'm glad you knew. And I'm Big Drew signing out from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Shout out to Brooklyn, USA. Harlem, all my peeps in America. Everybody that know Big Drew, God bless you and keep you. Holla at me.